So topic 2, fantastic food. Okay, video again. This is what would happen if you ate McDonald's for 30 days. Okay, this is supersize. It's a shorter version, so it's edited quite a lot. But it's interesting. You might have to stop it and maybe translate a bit. It's a bit difficult to understand everything. But I think the picture is the students get a good picture of how unhealthy McDonald's is if you eat it too often. So okay, so go through again. I think it's this way. Radishes, it goes down like that. So get them to guess the numbers. It's quite easy. Practice drilling radishes, avocados, and so on. Just going through the words there. Fruit salad, citrus, forest fruits. So can you name 4 citrus fruits? Well, you have a picture here, so then you can elicit that. And can you name 4 forest fruits? They can go outside the picture. Don't have to keep to this, but I would definitely go for these at least: strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. And you can always get them to show or to translate it into their own language. Okay, so 1 minute here. Look at this, see if they can remember as much as possible. And then the questions: which 2 are not in the picture? So just go through the questions. How many peppers are there? Come up here. And what is cut in half? That was the kiwi fruit. What is white? Cauliflower. Okay, fast food. So again, looking at this for 1 minute and going through the questions. What fast food was in the picture? So all these come up. And what vegetables, fruits did you see? Okay, it was interesting. You kind of assume that olives are vegetables. Actually, it's a fruit because it grows on a tree. So that's why fruits are there. How many hot dogs were there? Come up in the boxes. And how many olives and chili peppers were there? Okay, go up there as well. So I'll rush through this quickly. What was the last restaurant you visited? Okay, so drilling that, get them to ask it quickly. I visited, and just making a note that it's the past tense. Okay, so how often do you eat fast food? Again, giving some options here: never, once a month, 2 or 3 times a month. They can kind of be flexible with this. You might need to help them. And another question, again, we're focusing a bit on past tense. What did you have for breakfast today? So in the morning, so I had, again, making sure they understand it's the past tense, pancakes or whatever. And what's the worst food you have ever tasted? Okay, so I always try and use these have you ever, because it's good just to practice and they get used to these sentences or these questions. So to think about some food they found disgusting. Okay, so, and then games. Again, we're practicing a have you ever. So because they probably don't know so many of the verbs in the past participle, so I give them eaten and drunk. So have you ever eaten? And 5-finger game, so you put your 5 fingers up and you basically think of what you have eaten. So have you ever eaten? So I've eaten snails. So if I say, have you ever eaten snails? And the other students, if they say no, then they lose a finger, they lose a life. So you go around, everyone takes turns to say, have you ever eaten or have you ever drunk? For example, I don't know, milkshake or something strange. And then whoever loses all their fingers is out. The one who has their fingers left is the winner. Scrabble races, okay, we've done this before. So, you could board it or use tiles to make words, different food words. Food tiles, so you need pictures with food on them. And so get food tiles and you turn them upside down so you can't see the picture, and then the first to turn over 5 and say them correctly. So it's races, you can do that in pairs. You could also basically put them all so they can see them. so they can see the picture, and then you know, someone can say, okay, find a fruit, and then someone has to quickly grab a fruit or a vegetable, dairy, cereal, drink, etc., just to practice different food groups, for example. Okay, or do a Kahoot. Okay, that's a great way as well to finish, to see how much they know from the lesson. Okay, so that's that. Goodbye for now.